guys, I had a fantastic delivery this morning. You may have seen in the last video I said I was going to make myself a blending board. Well, I ordered some carding cloth from Wingham Woolworks. They actually sell carding cloth by the inch, so I just bought a small piece. You can buy an actual blending board size piece and blending boards from Wingham, but I'm a cheapskate, so I thought I'd have a go at making one myself. It's £2.35 per inch. That's quite a decent size. And then, because I'm even more of a cheapskate and can't bother to buy a board, I have a unit, which if I tip you slightly, you can see, and I have pinched one of the shelves. And I'm going to use that because then I can also slide the shelf back in to store it. I've got the husband, bless him, not happy to be doing it on a Saturday morning, to drill me a couple of holes so that I can then brace it to my table. So I'm going to move the camera and I'm going to show you how I make a blending board. Okay, the board, the carding cloth. Now, because it is supposed to go on a drum carder, there isn't much edging for you to actually be able to staple it onto your board. So what I did, already pre-prepared, but I thought I'd leave a few in just to show you, is remove top and bottom a row of times so that I've got plenty of cloth that I will be able to staple to my board. They're quite easily to pull out with, I'm just using a pair of little tweezers, pliers, whatever you've got handy. They literally just pull out nice and simple. I thought I want to make sure it's nice and secure to my board. I don't want it lifting up when I'm trying to draft and pull off my rolags. 2 more to go. 1. 2. Now, I have got my husband's electric stapler gun. Just making sure I have my board run the right way. Now, when we put this on, we want to make sure it's the right way. So, with the tines bending towards you. Just like so. Put it wherever you want it on your board. I've seen people using chopping boards, MDF, all sorts. Power tools, and me, this may go wrong. So, along the edge. Ooh, that was nice and easy. She says, and then no staples are actually coming out at that time. That one did. That one didn't. I think we're going to have it every other. That one did. Come on, staple. That's it. One on the edge. Just going to want to make sure this is nice and secure, so I'm going to put a few in between. I'm going to turn, keep you in view, and do along the edge. Make sure there's one in that corner. Sorry guys, electric staple gun, slightly loud. But it does what it's supposed to do, and it's going to keep it all nice in place for me. So, from, oh, that one didn't go in. Where did I put my tweezers? Pull that one out. Pushing it nice and close to the tine so we don't come off the edge of the cloth. There's another one. I think it's me not holding it tight enough, to be fair. A little bit scary with electric tools. But I knew this would work best, so corner. Perfect. And turn. obviously do down this side. Obviously you do need to keep this nice and flat, so I have my hand on it. Oh, look at this, got a hang of it now, she says, and then it'll probably go completely wrong. And finally, the top. So as usual, one on the corner. Hoping this is going to be... Do you know what? I may have to take another row of tines out, which is going to be really awkward now that I've actually put the mat on. Don't know if I'll be able to get them out. You might be able to. She says, yeah. Right, I'm going to pause the video and pull out another row of tines. I'll be back in a sec. Okay, I'm back. Bit fiddly, but I managed to do it without taking the board off. So now we should have plenty of room for this, she says. I'm having to push quite closely to the tines, but it's because I've got quite a gap between where the staple actually comes out on the edge of the board. Keep it flat. And one more on the corner. That one looks a bit loose, so I'm going to redo that one. I don't want any loose staples at all. Just being a bit particular, I think. That one's better. Any others I could give a little bang with a hammer. And there we go. It's on. Let's start blending. So give me a second to secure it down, get some fibre, and we'll have a go and see how bad or how good I am at this. Okay, the only other things you're going to need for your blending board is some dowels, but I've got wooden knitting needles, because again, I'm a cheapskate, and a brush. This is just a normal dog grooming brush that you can buy from places like, I don't know, Hardware, Wilkinson's, places like that. They're only about £3–4, but they work. Well, I'm hoping it works. If it doesn't, I do have my brush from my drum carder, but we're going to try this one first because obviously it's easier for you guys to get hold of. Now, I spent the day dyeing yesterday. I did some white Shropshire top in preparation for this video. Now, bear with me, never used a blending board, I only ever used a drum carder, so this could go horribly wrong. First time ever using one, and obviously first time ever recording using one. So, we have some orange, we have some yellow, we have some pink, we have some turquoisey blue, we have some purple and some ultra bright white nylon, also known as Firestar, and then I've also got some Angelina, which is the Aurora Crystallina, which came from World of War. Right, should we give this a go, guys? I'm really nervous. What should we start with? I think we're going to start with the pink. Better roll my sleeves up, don't want to get my jumper caught. Right, so place down, draft, then it's not going to stay on. Have I put this on the wrong way? Have I put it on the wrong way? I'm not sure, soon find out. If it is, then I'm going to have to turn the board round and have to get husband to do me some more holes. Let's have a go. Do you know what? I put it on the wrong way, look. Is it that way? Told you this could be an absolute nightmare. Okay, let's try the drum carder brush. If I can find it. I've got a horrible feeling I put it on the wrong way. So yeah. Never mind, we'll just roll from the other end. So guys, when I said have the tines facing towards you, don't. Have them facing away from you. I will put a note back at the beginning to let people know that. Well, you live and you learn. So obviously we're going to go this way. That's better. So if I'm going to jog the camera, I'll get husband to drill me some holes, I think. Give me a minute. I'm going to get hubby to drill me some new holes and I'll be back. Okay, back. New holes. Should work. So where was we? We was on pink, wasn't we? Now we're starting this side because I had it round the wrong way. So we have some pink. I think we're going to go for some purple. Now, from what I've read, it should slightly overlap to make sure there's no thin parts in the rolags. I think then we'll go for some blue. And then some, I think we'll put a little bit more blue actually, just seeing how many colours I've got. I want to fill the board with this. Like so, some yellow. And I heard the trick is not to overload because it makes the drafting a lot harder. Then finally, some orange. And yes, it's looking very gappy. I'm not finished. Right, we'll have another go with the dog brush, handle facing away, I think. Perfect, yes. Got it around the right way this time. Push all the fibres down into the tines. A bit of a thick patch there, I think. I have to add a little bit more pink because of the mess up we made at the beginning. Well, not we, I. Okay, then we're going to have some Crystallina Angelina. Because who doesn't like a little bit of sparkle, especially with a rainbow? Now, I wouldn't suggest using your brush to brush this in because it will more than likely just brush it straight off. I do like my sparkles. Alright, I think that's enough. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a layer of ultra bright white nylon over the top to hold it in place, she says. It's looking a little on the thick side, but we live and we learn. I find this stuff so clingy. But it will help hold the Angelina onto the board in a second. Oh, so far away. Oh, I really hope this works. I'm going to be so disappointed if it doesn't. little bit. Maybe a little bit more. This bit looks very, very thick. See if we can lift some back up. Yeah, we can. Put it in here instead. Alright. Brush in. I'm going to start from the bottom just to make sure we don't pull it away from the top. Now I actually have no idea how much. I think I'm going to put a bit more. I don't want to overload, but I don't want to underload either. So we're going to start from that side and work back across. So, orange. Try and sort of guess where I did them last time. Not that it's that important, I expect, considering we're on a blending board. Then yellow. Then what do we have? Blue. Excuse the doggy. Again, had to lock him out because otherwise he'll be on my lap and disrupting everything. I'm really worried I'm going to overload it, but I'm so used to using a drum carder where you put so much on. And then pink. Sitting right next to me. Now my dear friend Sadie said to me, do not overload your board. So I really hope I have it. I think I might have in places because it's starting to pop off, but we'll soon find out. So there we go. Now, the moment of truth. One dowel underneath. We'll knit noodle in this instance. One on top. Pull. Nice bit. Get it going. And draft. Come on. This is where I'll find out my. Oh, yeah. My clamps are not gonna hold. And this is why you don't overload your board, because the drafting. There goes one of the clamps. 2 secs, guys. I think I need to get myself some heavy duty G clamps. At the moment I'm just using the clamps that came with my drum carder. Hold that there a second. Hope everybody's enjoying this train wreck. again. She says, hopefully. It's bending the needles, definitely put two, no, lift up, draft. That's how you do it. There you go guys, you drift up. Lift up, then draft. It's looking good. I don't want these too thick though, so I'm going to try and draft this. That's that. And then we pull, pull one down. I think I wound it a bit tight, so we're going to do a Sadie. We're going to slightly loosen. See if that helps. This is because I had to pull so hard at the beginning. Now we're going to have a nightmare to get it off. But I'm not going to give in. And I've learnt my lesson. So the next one should, aha, got it going. Be a lot better. My first rolag on a blending board. Yay! I'll put that beauty over there. And then we tuft up the ends so that we can get the dowels under. Now, Michelle, remember, lift and draft. So we're going to pinch, roll, so we've got a grip, lift, draft, and draft, and draft. Obviously, this is going to take a little bit of practice, I think. But I think it's something that would be quite easy to get the hang of. And the piece of carding cloth I ordered was 8 inches. Let's see how many rolags we can get from it. Now hopefully this one should come off nice and easy. That's because I didn't have to pull so hard. I think I'm going to beeswax my dowels, knitting needles. Let's roll this up. Number 2. Tuft, tuft, tuft. Sorry guys, probably boring you. Pinch, flick, make sure you've got hold of, lift, draft. Blue doesn't seem to be gripping. Lift. If it doesn't, I'm just going to give it a little hold and try to see if I can get it to go. So that helps. Lift. Ooh, not completely off, please. Now completely paused it up. Go back in. Oh, it's not going to. So this one's going to be a bit of a nightmare, guys. But for first go, I'm not completely disappointed. It's going to be an odd one. We're going to make it, oh, well, I'm going to make some more. See if it gets any better, but I will fast forward it and put some music on so you don't have to listen to my mundane, boring voice. It's not too bad, it's just not as drafted as the other two. You live and you learn. I think that's going to be my new quote. So, 1, 2, 3. I'll do some more, but in fast forward, so I don't bore you guys. I'll see you in a sec.